Manchester United failed to win against Brentford in the Premier League away, where they drew 1-1 with Brentford. Mason Mount scored his first Manchester United goal. Yeah, he scored his first goal in United colours, but it wasn't enough to win it for the Red Devils, as Christopher Ayer scored in the last minute to share the spoils, and that means United are now 8 points below top 5. United are now 8 points below top 5, as they are now, and they have 48 points at the moment. They sit in the 6th position in the league with 48 points. Tottenham Hotspurs won 2-1. Yeah, they come back against Luton Town, where they won 2-1, and now they have 56 points. Yeah, they have 56 points. That means they are 8 points ahead of Manchester United in the top 5 race. As I told you earlier, Champions League this season, we might get 5 teams from the Premier League playing in the Champions League, and that means 5th position could be a chance for a team to qualify for the next season's Champions League. And as we speak at the moment, United are 8 points below that position which Spurs occupy at the moment, and they are sitting in the 6th position with 48 points, 4 points behind the Hammers West Ham United, who lost yesterday 4-3 to Newcastle United. The game, talking about the game, I watched it, and what I saw is I thought and I think Brentford deserved to win the game. Evan Toney had a chance, but hit the post. Overall, it wasn't the best performance I was expecting from United, because this is the same first 11 that Erik ten Hag fielded against Liverpool in the FA Cup quarterfinal, where they managed to win against Liverpool, and he fielded the same first 11, hoping for a similar result. But at the end, we saw how determined Brentford were, and they fought from the first minute to the last minute, where they didn't give up, even if Mason Mount scored the goal in the 90 plus 5 minutes, rather than 90 plus 4 minutes, only for them to to equalize 3 minutes or 2 minutes later in the 90 plus 8 minutes. So as I can say that the draw, United, they can be happy for the draw, because they didn't deserve them to get a point, because they played awfully, and it wasn't the performance we expected from Erik ten Hag's men. And that does the statistics after the yesterday's game shows that United is the team who has faced most shots in front of the goal, and that means Onana yesterday was superb. And I know when he came into United, he was being criticized due to his style of goalkeeping, but I think he has adapted to the Premier League, and he's been the most transformed player for United this season, because he is coming as a clutch and save United when they need him the most. So yesterday, the game against Brentford, Onana was superb. I think he was the man of the match for me, and Mason Mount scoring his first goal is a bit step for him, because he came from an injury, he was not playing that well, but scoring his first goal, I think, is a big achievement for him. Disappointed also the coach, that is Erik ten Hag, who is under pressure from the fans, from the board, also from the media, the English media. He is under pressure. Several managers have been linked to United, including the Gary O'Neill, the Wolves manager, and is under pressure, and that draw meant that now his position is under scrutiny. And United's next 2 games is against Chelsea and Liverpool. United plays Chelsea away, I think, and they play Liverpool at home. So their next 2 games is they need to turn up if they are to collect the 6 points. They are playing Chelsea on Thursday and playing Liverpool on Sunday, which I think, looking at the 2 games, I think they might get something from the Chelsea game, but I don't think they'll be able to beat Liverpool twice in a succession in the Premier League as well, because I think that in the Premier League it's a different Liverpool from the FA Cup performance. So I'm expecting a very different game from the one that Liverpool played against United in the FA Cup. So United have the toughest week. They're playing Chelsea and they're playing Liverpool. Let me hear what you think about United. Can they do it? Can they qualify for the Champions League next season? Can they manage to close the gap and overtake Spurs in the 5th position? Or they will slump and maybe even not play in the Europa League and maybe play in the Conference League? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. So it was not also the best result for the Blues. Chelsea Football Club, they drew 1-1 with 10 men Burnley at Stamford Bridge. That means they failed to win against 10 men Burnley, who are fighting relegation. And that means Chelsea are still 11th in the league with 40 points. They played a game less, and that means it's also a pressure for manager Mauricio Pochettino. So there's a bit of similarities between Chelsea and United. Both the managers are under pressure to at least to play in Europe next season. Chelsea has a chance to play in the Europa League next season as well. They also have the chance to play in the Conference League next season. Also, they can play the Champions League. We still have like 10 games to go, and I think they are just 16 points behind Spurs. Anything is possible as far as football is concerned. So I think they are capable of also playing the Champions League next season. They are capable of playing the Europa League, or they are capable of playing in the Conference League as well. But for it to happen, that means they need to change their approach and they need to start getting results as soon as it is now. There's no time there's no we will do it later. They do it now. And their next game is against Manchester United, and then after United they play Sheffield United. So luckily they can manage to get at least 4 points from these 2 games, and we will know it will put them in a position where they might be able to play in Europe next season. Chelsea's best player this season has been none other than Cole Palmer, who was signed from Manchester City. He's the youngest Chelsea player to have 21 goals and assists for Chelsea in their history. And that means Cole Palmer is Chelsea, and Chelsea is Cole Palmer. He scored 2 goals against Burnley, but it wasn't enough to help Chelsea to get the 3 points and get the job done. And after the game, in his pre-match press conference, or rather interview, his pre-match interview, Cole Palmer spoke about inconsistency and consistency. He said they need to be consistent, not inconsistent. And the truth is, Chelsea and United, as I said earlier, they have similarities this season. They have been inconsistent a lot. They win this game, we expect them to produce the same result the following game, but they turn out a different kind of team. So the Chelsea problem is the same as Manchester United problem, and they are facing each other in the Premier League on Thursday. I think this is going to be a classic game to watch. The first leg, United won 2-1. McTominay scored, also Cole Palmer scored, and I think this time round it's going to be a different match. United have the players back. They have Lisandro Martinez back. They have Maguire is back. Mason Mount is back. Wan-Bissaka is back. Casemiro was also back. He gave an assist for Mason Mount. Chelsea, on the other hand, they are missing their players. Reece James is out. And Lavia is out for the season, and also Malo Gusto was limping off against Burnley, so I hope not that serious injury. So we await the pre-match conference for the best managers, which is set on Wednesday.